How exciting this morning. Tony is taking us out for a hour and a half ish for river trials on the boat that we are hoping to complete in a week or two. Next Friday is the full survey, so the boat's not quite, it's only about 7.5 years old, one owner, immaculate condition, so been well looked after, been 2-part blacked 2 years ago, so I don't expect many problems. So I'll be back in a minute and enjoy the ride. Say hello, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
I knew she was going to say that. Tony is turning the boat around out of the marina. Sarah's taking notes and pulling funny faces. She's writing comedy. And we're going downstream about 3/4 of an hour, turning point, and coming back. So let's enjoy. There's a lovely little duck hatch. So I opened this today, Sarah.
No, it's cold.
It's not cold. I'm going to open it. Yeah, I'll just open. Oh, actually, I will open both. It's just really nice. There we are. Here we go. That's better. A bit dusty. She's lovely and shiny 2 weeks ago, but she's a bit dusty now. Let's have a feel. Yeah, actually, doesn't feel very rough. I'm just touching the sides, the waterline. Doesn't feel too bad at all. Right, we'll be back. There's the lovely duck hatch. That is just so fantastic to have on a lovely hot, bright day. It's lovely, so isn't it?
It's lovely.
It is, isn't it? As long as she's happy, I'm happy. Right, let's go and have a little look outside. We are heading downstream to the Basingstoke turning point. It's so smooth, you can hear the engine running, but it's so smooth, barely feeling any vibes. So I was inside. Tony is at the helm because it's been 2.5 years and I feel just slightly anxious, but I'll have a go on the way back probably anyway. Lovely morning. Morning. Get me head in. Let's have a little look at Sarah. She's still reading. You alright, girl? Break in the dark. Okay. Turn around. I'm getting quite peckish now. I've had a couple of bits of toast. It's Tony at the helm. Yeah, so I've been eating crisps. I'm just hanging out there. I'm hanging at the duck hatch. Let me just come over here and have a little look to see what it looks like. That's lovely. Do you know what? That's a lovely little duck hatch, isn't it? To be able to open that up in the daytime and feed the ducks, obviously that's what it's there for. Do you like this little table?
I do like it.
It's actually quite good, isn't it? Cool.
I think if we bring that unit, I think it's going to take up too much room.
Yeah, it's a bit of a contrast there. I do want to. It's the same size, almost a bit taller, but yeah, yeah. So we're just talking about putting something in the boat.
The grey unit we have at home is too big.
Yeah, we'll get something smaller. Anyway, go back outside in a minute and carry on our way back to the marina. Good morning. It is Friday the 8th of May. I am back at the marina as it is the day for a full survey. So I've got Nick, I can't remember what his surname is, I'll say that in a little bit later on in the vlog. Highly recommended. So he's going to do a full survey and give me a verbal on the outcome, and then 2 weeks after that he'll give me the full report, written report. Okay, let's go and have a look at the boat. Okay, this is only from the stern at the moment. She's very dusty, so it definitely needs a really good wash down. But yep, okay, like I say, let's get her in the dry dock and get the survey underway. Here she comes. Let's quickly jump around this pole. Here we have Knights Narrowboats, number 15. I have to buy it because my birthday's on the 15th. And let's just work our way up here, because one thing I kind of noticed, oh it's not too bad, there's a light scratch down there, but it doesn't look that bad. Okay, let's get her tied off. Down go the shutters. She is gradually going down. Apart from a bit of slimy silt, which you might see my little finger marks right about there where I poked it last weekend. Apart from a little bit of slimy silt, she's actually in pretty good condition. Obviously where she's been through loss she's going to get the odd little knock, but yeah, a bit of slimy silt, she's pretty good. I think what I've got to do is make some sort of cover to go over the top. Birds keep sitting on the cratch cover and pooing everywhere, so I've got to sort that out. But yeah, generally speaking, fairly impressed. Oh dear, excuse the grinding. Hopefully we can get this done quickly. I lent out the duck hatch the other day and touched the side of the boat on the waterline and it felt okay. So now I'm going in with some wet wipes. Let me wipe it first and I'll show you after. Let me give it a quick wipe first. And look at that. Look at that. That is just silt. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. Like I just said, a quick wet wipe and wow, that's the waterline. Wow, that's just a wet wipe. Very good. Very impressed, to be honest. And this here, don't want to get too much muck on it, but generally speaking, you wet it and that's just surface. So that little scratch just there, that should polish out. Excellent. Okay, we are looking at 6mm, 5.8 and 5.9. Let's carry on. 6s, 5.8s, 5.8s, 5.9s. Perfect. Very good. And that bit that I rubbed off over here, where is it? Over here, is super smooth underneath. Happy days. Okay, let's do one quick walk by just to point out the last few little things. So the anodes are okay. Obviously battle scars from locks and things. That was a satin finish before. It is on the other side, but on this side it's slightly shiny. So perhaps they've just had something in the cupboard and they've tried it out to make it shiny, but I actually prefer it semi-gloss. So I'm actually going to change both sides, the top section, to semi-gloss. As you can see, 5.9s and 5.8s, 5.8s, 9.4, 9.9 base plate, which is a little bit yucky, he did say. It could do with a good old blast and a clean. Can't quite see, but I can feel it's a little bit grubby. But you know, not many people coat the base plates, do they? Base plate 9.5, and this bit I was quite surprised that it's still pretty darn good. And there's the waterline there. So I'm really pleased with that. So anyway, don't really need to sort of do much more. It's all pretty good. All the stern gear, the rudder, everything's all good. It just needs a good wash, a bit of a polish. There's a scratch along there. Well, you can see it's shiny already, so a bit of a polish and a wash, and at some point in the later stage get that base plate blasted and coated. Yeah, makes sense to do that. I want it to last me quite a few years. Right, okay, I'm not going to hang around here anymore. The guys will be here in a few minutes to fill up and refloat her and tie her up. So I'm off to the bank to pay the rest of the money, and then hopefully the next part of this vlog you'll see me taking keys, which I'm hoping is going to be next week, next Friday I'm hoping. So okay, so I'll see you in a few minutes. Oh yeah, the light don't work. That's what failed. Not bad, is it? Survey and the light bulb fails. Okay, back soon.